have become more prolific with your voice in terms of being, it's always direct, but it's very powerful, right? Like, and we're in a space where a lot of people are using a lot of symbolism to represent things or represent certain things without necessarily naming the things that we want to talk about. Like, we're talking around the issues in which, you know, you're very confrontational and direct in terms of your voice. There are a lot of people who refer to themselves as artists, but, you know, they care more about the nuance and the symbolism than actually what it is that they're wanting to say or trying to say, or even having an authentic voice.
Definitely.
Now, one of the things that I feel like you have done in this particular show as it relates to a couple of your pieces is a little bit outside of the realm in which you have been working. Whereas, you know, normally it's about presenting, you know, blackness in its archetypal form, powerful, empowered, strong, in its natural essence, right? And you slid away from that a little bit with some geopolitical commentary. And I want you to talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we call intentional. I meant that.
Right.
Because as I said, I'm tired. You know, I'm tired of the Samboing, the cooning. You know, I'm tired of the white supremacy. And I have to utilize my platform to make sure that I knock the brains out of all of that madness, you know. And I don't want you to ever get it misunderstood, what I'm talking about, you know. I want it to be very direct, not confrontational, but revolutionary for sure. And if you confrontate with that, then that's your problem, you know, because I'm making it self-convicted. When you look at that, you convicted with it, you know, the imagery, no symbolism, imagery, direct, specific imagery. And that's what I'm saying. So that way we can see the solution and the resolution of the problems instead of making mockery and spectacles out of our suffering, you know. I don't want to do that. I want to solve the problem. That's why I take the platform with intention, direct and specific intention. Something is only a mystery when you don't know about it, it's unknown, or it's hidden. But the truth is always evident. Therefore, in this show, I have to make sure that my work bears the evident truth in all my pieces so that we as a people can come and embrace it, see it, and then stand on that truth that is in regards to us as a people. The truth always has to be known because falsehood and lies only exist in a small span of eternity. We really have to understand how we've been taught, trained, and conditioned. You know, they've taught us about Greek mythology, white Jesus, Christopher Columbus, all these things, and they're all made belief. None of it's true, none of it's real, and it has nothing to do with us as black people for the essential of our being or anything for our betterment, but these are the things that have been forced and embedded in us to keep us unknowing, keep everything a mystery. So I have to bring forth the truth because God don't work in no mysterious ways. It's an evident thing. And it's in all creation, in all universal reality. So that's why I feel, because I'm tired. You know, I'm sick of it, disgusted by it, through with it, you know. There is no need for us to even have the ideas of that type of stuff or white supremacy anymore. Because I'm taking us into a new time, a new state of blackness. Come out of her, my people, is a direct message to my people as to we have to separate. And when I mean separate, I mean separate. We need our own thing. Black people as a whole, we need to quit working for white people, sports, entertainment, everything that we're doing in regards to continuing this country, we need to stop as a whole people and do for ourselves. So I say come out of it, my people, because now the country itself is in shambles. It's in total shambles. The white people who try to govern this place don't even realize that it's a stolen land in the first place, but yet they try to govern it and make laws and illegalize people in a place that they are illegal themselves. So black people need to get out of the mind frame of thinking that they have to be with white people or have to work for white people or that they need money when we can do all this for ourselves. And that's why I say come out of it, my people. Guilty of Injustice is a piece that I did because I wanted people to truly understand what we are subjugated to in this country. Being that it's a stolen country, there could never truly be justice. So we shouldn't be crying for injustice if there's never gonna be any anyway. So I put Uncle Sam and Lady Justice in a compromised position because, you know, now they could just do whatever they want to. They killing people, drug dealing, killing us with the food, the water, not giving the original inhabitants of the land their true just. They're still here, matter of fact. I'm just gonna put it that simple. They're still here. So the whole idea of this American dream is make-believe. That's why I put it on the flag. That's why I put all the debauchery and treachery that they are doing on the flag, because that's what the flag stands for. And then I made sure that I kept an understanding of there is the higher power and there is a true judgment. That's why I put the mothership above it. And then you can see the tornadoes and the forces of nature now upon the land, which are signifying and verifying the reality of the judgment. That's exactly why I painted that picture.
When you see it, I mean, it's definitely a strong response. Like it is convicting. It's a mirror and a pure reflection into, again, like you said, the debauchery, the contradictions, the hypocrisy that is America. What in that and through that process, that emotional process of actually creating that, and I imagine it had to feel something like a catharsis, right? What in that led to come out of her, my people?
Because...
Or was that come out of her, my people always a part of...
No, it definitely came from the feeling. Because I'm used to painting black empowerment. You know, everything I paint is black truth. From the ancient times to the future of time to the present of times. I never get away from that aspect because that's who I am and that's what I always bring out. So I had to do this piece in specifically to show the blackness and the power, you know. But I didn't want to show it in no crazy, radical, using guns type of form. I wanted us to see true solidarity, true organization, you know, us coming together in formation, utilizing the information. And that's exactly why I painted that picture, because now I want you to see the almighty arms tearing open the flag, you know, Lady Liberty in a compromised position, the torch burning the flag, and us actually coming out of her. All of the lies, all of the debauchery, the treachery, the lies, the misconceptualization, the make-believe, the educational system, the traditional values, the customs, everything. It's time for us to come out of this.
When you live in a poor neighborhood, you're living in an area where you have to have poor schools. When you have poor schools, you have poor teachers. When you have poor teachers, you get a poor education. Poor education, you can only work on a poor-paying job. And that poor-paying job enables you to live again in a poor neighborhood. So it's a very vicious cycle.